Hey, how's it go? Why am I floating in the air? How's it going, everybody? Let me quit flying for a second. Let's see. There we go. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? We are doing a bit of an unusual stream. Hopefully the chat works. I have no idea if it will or not, but I'm going to try and keep an eye on them the best I can. Everything is weird this evening. So, starting with the fact that I might have to make this a really short stream. I might have to go suddenly. I'm officially, don't tell anybody, but I'm officially at work at the moment. So if they call me and they need me, I'll have to go. But there's that. So hopefully we get a start on that. So remember when we talked about how cool it would be with rain in Timberborn? Yes, weather in general would be awesome. Speaking of which, let's just get over there and get started. There we go. Chat box. Let me see what happens here. If it's gonna work. That worked. That worked. Okay. I think I got caps lock on somewhere. They got a mod now. Is it just random rain? Oh, speaking of which. What's my... Yeah, that's fine. There we go. So, does it actually give the map more water, or is it just for looks? I'd kind of like to know. But on my plans for today, I'd like to, one, make some tunnels under here and get some better water under here. And then I would like to make this a bit larger, put a reservoir up here, get some science. I don't know if I'll put that over here or here. And start getting the monuments. I also need a place for some more trees, because I think with all the reservoir building, I'm going to run out of trees really quick. Audible weather. That's pretty nifty. Let's get started. There we go. I'm in ads. Oh, yeah, that happens over there quite a bit. Let's see, where do we want to start? I want to start, we've got a couple of bots. Let's switch those out so we can get some more logs quicker. And then let's come over, where do I want to build? You know, this looks like a good place for a temporary tree preserve. There we go. None of these guys, I don't think... Oh, yeah, they might be doing stuff. So we're going to start on a tree preserve so we can have some of that. Let's go storage. Let's go... I want to try something. Can I directly irrigate the land from underneath? Let's... You know what? Let's just try it. I have no idea what it's going to do. So, let's do a little testing for the fun of it. We're going to have to figure out how to get down there, but, you know, it's not bad. Let's do... Am I going to need 3 to get down there? Let's start with that. And then we'll make another just basic tree farm, maybe over here. Also, I don't think I got these fixed last time. No, that can go there. Close above contamination. That. There we go. Welcome back. And the audible weather sounds good. I will have to look at it. I also have to see what kind of effects it has on frame rate, because you know how frame rate gets toward the end of the game. Audible weather. I love it. So does it change the map at all? Like give you more water or snow or ice or anything like that. Let's see. Just rain. Okay. Well, I mean, that's better than nothing. Does it irrigate the land? I hope it irrigates the land. We're also gonna need, I think, some factories for gears, because I've only got one gear factory, and even working constantly, they are not keeping up. So let's come over here, and we'll do, oh, let's grab that. If one makes water sources pump out at like 200%. Is that like a whole season, or does it only rain for like a day or something? Let's do this. This. There we go. Okay, let's get power, liquid fuel engine. We'll just do that for now. Let's get some gears made here. Gears? That's in this. We're gonna do 2 gear places. It's configurable, and rainy days make all green. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. I mean, it'd be cool if they filled up the reservoirs a little bit, but, you know. Let's say prioritize that so it keeps running. Toss in some of these guys here. And we'll put in a storage. And another storage. This one can be for planks coming in. That one can be for gears going out. Gears going out. How many? Oh, I could do a whole nother couple of them. I might have to look that up. That sounds pretty exciting, actually. Oh, they don't, but it's regular water season. But rain. Okay. So it could take the place of a temperate season, then. Do I have enough for tunnels? Yeah, I do. Let's get some tunnels in here. Will this work? I have no idea. We're going to find out, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. There we go. But I say try it out and experiment with it. You know, I just might. I might have to make... I don't know when they're coming out with 8. Maybe when they come out with 8, I'll try a heavily modded 7. Let's get those. And I think I'm going to put another tree farm over here, but I want to build a bridge to get there, because, let's be honest, this, they won't like this. Crossing that water, so let's just get a tree farm over here. Let's go this way. This way, this way, this way. We need a bridge. The one that pushes water out, I turned off. Oh, okay. So you don't have extra water, you just have some water. Also, I need bridges. Do I want the nice bridges? I do kind of want the nice suspension bridges. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Also, I should have left those stairs there so they could build those. They should be able to build that from there. I thought you know, since we talked a lot. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're definitely going to have to look into it. Might make some interesting times. 200% water. That could easily flood your map if you're not ready for it. Alright, how's the trees doing over here? Not bad. No bad rain. That, I was kind of wondering that, if they would do bad water rain or acid rain. Because, you know, if you've got good rain, you'd think they'd have bad rain too, but you never know. I don't know how they'd handle that, really, to be honest. That would be kind of a hard thing to handle. Because a beaver couldn't even go outside without getting contaminated, and you can't tell them not to go outside, they just go outside. Alright, you guys get that in? You sure did. Wonderful. Alright, well, they can take these back down then. And also, turn off rain animation. That makes sense, just in case it's killing your frame rate. Alright, we're gonna put a forest, I think, up over here. There we go. Frame rate or game crash, yeah. Could be either or, really. Let's do water. No, we'll do them right here. We'll move this over just so it looks a little bit nicer. I knew that guy was coming to put that in there. Let's do stairs. We'll do... I've seen it starts after 10 seasons. Okay. So it's not an immediate thing. That's not bad. Decorative floor. That's kind of neat. Let's do water. Oh, water pump, fluid dump. That's what we want. No, that's not what we want. We want these. And... Forester. Forester. Don't need that or that, but I do need this so that I can put down the fluid dump. And it's random. It does sound pretty fun, actually. Might have to be something that we look into on one of these. Oak. Yes, this is going to be all oak. 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 And then let's cancel out these and these and those. I really hope no beaver gets trapped there. Please don't get trapped, beavers. Okay. And then we'll put down... 1, 2, and then we'll 1, 2. Go in there. And then how far can these guys reach? Oh, quite a decent ways. Also been enjoying the underground water pumps again. Ones that cost power. Oh, did that mod come back out? Can't remember which one does that. but I do remember it, like the underwater pumps. I knew somebody would get caught. Get out of there. Go on. Shoot. Alright. They always do. Alright, that should grow some trees, hopefully when we need them. Water extension. That sounds right. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I didn't remember for sure. What's all this? That can all go. Don't need to cut that anymore. I could probably cut that, but it's fine. This is all good. That can be turned off. How are they doing on the tunnels over here? Not bad. We have gears, which is good because I want to build a science facility here. And that's going to cost us gears. Power. Let's do a couple of those. And then science. Even more science. Where are the connections on there? There and there. Okay. Science. 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 There we go. Not bad. Okay. A good start. Solid start, at least. This guy's set to replant trees. This guy's set to replant trees. So far, so good. We have 10 bot beavers that aren't doing anything. Let's... If they're gonna be there, they need to do something. Let's get a storage here. Medium tank. That can be for fuel. So, still no updated flywheels. I thought I had saw something that they needed some time to work on stuff, but we'll get it when we get it. I think they're still interested in it. They just have not got to it. Oh, good. They built this dam up at least. So there's part of it done. Now we can go all the way over here if we want to. If we want to. Up and around this way. Stairs. There we go. There we go. We've connected the whole map. What else could use some bots? Those are all bots. It broke with the last update. Yep. It's going to be a bit. Just have to be a bit patient. Okay. Check on this. This is what I'm kind of concerned about. We'll see if it actually works here. Okay, good. They've got all those out of there. So, we're going to try this. I have no idea if this is going to work. Cool if vanilla just added it. True. I mean, at this point, there is some stuff that I feel that they could probably add, and I don't think anybody would be too upset. My number ones would be the pipette tool, and probably another faction would be what I was looking for. Weather would be cool, though. No, I don't know that they will. I think they're probably working on something else. Is that all of them? Wow. Good job, guys. Must have had plenty of storage for those. Those can go. They said no to vanilla. Well, yeah, I know. I heard that too. I think they might have said no to vertical power shafts at one point, though, so maybe they changed their mind. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to see how it goes. Also going to come back here and we'll start setting up the tree places. There we go. There we go. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Let's do that. And then, of course, we'll put in not those. We'll just do the basic setup here. And again, this is going to be all oak. And we'll put storage for it down here. Underground pile. Right at the end of the road. Everyone's no to big money. What I've seen in video. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any reason to think that they took any money from anybody to get it put in there, but you never know. Why are they not building this? This is for logs going out. There we go. Oh, we've got our science center here. Nice. Okay, this is filling up. Is that all filling back up there? Kind of looks like it. That's working correctly. They're getting trees up there. Awesome. Let's start switching other stuff out. Such as, let's do bots here. And bots here. We still have bots? We'll just do this whole middle section is now bot farmed. Do I have 12K? I don't have 12K yet, so we're not going to do that. Let's start setting up maybe over here. We want to. Those can go. Nope. I would like to, I think more than just about anything, I'd like to see a new official faction. The modded factions have been great so far, but I think it needs another actual faction. At least before it goes into its final release. Till they break or something breaks. Yeah, that's true. I think the water beavers are still update 6 only. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if that got updated yet or not. Through and changing out farms to bots. Ember's update 7. Yeah, I'm on update 7 at the moment, so this can be for that. Make another one. We'll do something else with them. But until then, let's just get another hauling post on our nice row of posts here. That way, and this, and the wooden path with railings there. Because we can. Because why not, right? Might take a while to get everything to work with 7. Yeah. Last I heard there was some issues with sluices, so... Alright, how good are you doing? Doing okay, but I am kind of wondering if we need more. Let's prioritize with haulers and see if that will help. If they can get it filled, great. If they can't, then we'll put a second one in there. And if we need to expand the greenery out some more, we'll do just that. They're starting to plant, at least. Is this one all planted over here? Yeah, they're working on it. I do this. Can I plant more down this way? Well, we'll have to see. Same thing here. Maybe over here? We'll find out. We just need some trees. This is filling up. Good. Good. This... Hey, look. We've actually got some by the dam here. Hasn't quite filled up enough yet to go through the dam, but more than usual. Nice. It's all overflowing that way. Okay. That works for me. Let's get maybe a pile here. We'll get logs since we're going to need them eventually. Looks good. How's this doing? Is that water filling up anymore? I think they're trying. What if we put storage right across from here? Or water. Water coming in. You so there's no injuries. We're getting some gears. We'll have backup trees. We got a drought. Food, water are okay. I don't know if... Okay, well... I don't know if that's going to irrigate this whole area. It does not look like it, unfortunately. So we're going to have to send a bunch of beavers down there to blow up some more tunnels. Which they're really not going to like. But they're gonna have to live with it. And then we'll put in maybe a second place to dump in water. Nope, we want tunnels. Seven? 7, yep. 7. There we go. Alright, well, we'll try that. We're about to get a bunch of wet guys. How are we doing tree-wise? Not terrible. We making our way around this? Yeah, we sure are. Wet fur. Here comes all the wet fur. Hopefully they can dry out. I'm sure they will during the drought, though, don't you think? Gears, gears, and more gears. How are our planks doing? They're having a bit of trouble holding on, so... let's do a plank factory at the end here. Large lumber mill. And these are logs, so maybe they can pull their logs from there. Oh, they're all going down there and getting in the water. We're going to go up to like 20 or 30 beavers. They're all going to be very unhappy with me. That should be enough for them to pull in that metal. This metal finished last time. That is fine. There's a whole lot of water. We're turning a lot of the map green. Block this one off, but then it would get stuck with bad water. You know what? If I just put a gate there, it shouldn't be too bad. I can always empty it later. See if we can get somebody over there to get that built. I don't know if they will or not, but you never know. Oh, nice. There we go. A little bit of green land. We're up to 13. Yeah, they're now just walking through the fluid. Oh, this guy. How far can they reach down here? Hey, not bad. We'll take the extra trees down there, too. Our trees have already started to dip. Food's not terrible. Our water's perfectly fine. Gears are coming up. Fuel is good. I think at the moment we're okay. There's the drought. Oh, 29 day. Good thing we got all this water around. Oh, I think it's starting to work. Yep, they're very unhappy about stepping in those puddles. But for 44, oops. They'll live, they'll dry. As my mom said, they're not made of sugar. Grab all those, and once that's done, we'll put the fluid dump back. That. Somebody can grab those. They should be able to grab that from the top side. Put 2 of them here. Just see that it keeps pouring in, although almost looks like that one has enough. What kind of tree growth do we have over here? None. How's this forest? That forest is cut. This forest is cut. This forest is growing. Do Emberpelts have a different supply chain? No, actually. They are fairly similar to the Iron Teeth and Folktales. They really kind of feel like a good combination of both. That just don't happen to like water. But for the most part, they play pretty much similar to the other two. They're not like the water beavers where it feels like a completely different setup. Hey, I think it might have worked. For the most part, at least. Okay, it was the other faction. Yeah, that's the water beavers. Or the white paws, I think is they're called. Their official name. I don't think they can. Nope. Try the new Hallows map. I have not. Is it pretty good? Is it like mostly caves? It sounds like it's caves, but maybe I'm wrong. Why is this still open? 6, 7? No. It should be closed. Oh, that's because it's on open all the time. There's some hollow plateaus with bad water. Oh, that sounds nice. A little bit of challenge there. I don't have quite as much water up here as I would have liked, but decent starting wood for once. That makes a big difference, especially on, like, how quickly the colony gets going. Are those coming in? Oh, they can go out now. I think that was for this bridge over here. Oh, I have a ton of science that I should be spending, and I am not. Let's do tribute to ingenuity. I want to have it look down here in the valley, too. Do. Industry. Power. There we go. I'm going to say both of these are lower priority, so we don't end up spending all our stuff on them. Oh, is this done? It is. I don't want to let that out, though, until that's done. I guess we could start building a reservoir here. That might not be too bad. Although, I am low on trees. So... Mesa-style map your series is on. Looks good. I do like that map. I thought it was really good. I would definitely want more people to try that out. Especially with the folktales. It's working out really good on the folktales. The map maker on that did a really good job. I should have put some of these up here too, shouldn't I have? I should be able to reach those. I'm hoping to get some more of those episodes out next week on the normal. With me being technically at work 24/7. I was all this week and I will be all next week too. I'm hoping to find some time to be able to record some of those. So I might have to sit down tomorrow, and between the times they want me to come in, maybe I'll do that. They've already built this. Nice. What about this? They just need planks. Am I low on planks? My poor plank place can't keep up. I've got 2 of them. Both ran by bots. You'd think they could keep up, but no. Yeah, we're dropping trees pretty quick, though. Hey, look at this. Where is our dance hall? Tribute to ingenuity. There we go. I like that, I like the style there. Starting to look really good. I think we'll put that final monument, which is really big. I might put it out over the river here, so it just kind of hangs out over the back of this. Maybe I'll put it right here next to these and move the hospital. We'll do that first. We'll consider moving the hospital. It's just where you want to try to rest. Right next to a noisy tubeway. Tribute to ingenuity. Nice. 60. We are at 60. That's pretty good. Not too bad, at least. Oh, I wanted to do contamination barriers up here. So that some of it, at least some of it, doesn't contaminate this area anymore. 61. That's not bad. Not too shabby. These beavers are doing pretty well for themselves. How did this turn out? You know what? I think that worked. We just basically drilled into the mountain and injected water. They're still making gears. They don't have a ton of planks. I think they're trying on the planks. logs. We just don't have a ton of logs. Is the water down below this yet? Nope. Here I figured it'd be down and out of there and everything else. Let's go down this way. Once the water's out of here, I'll replace maybe some of these with sluices. Maybe I'll put the sluices up here. There we go. What are these ones up here at? They're at 33% already. That should be plenty of trees when they finally... Holy cow. These guys are popular areas at the moment. Everybody's got a detail. They're all very popular. I'm going to remove this. Also, going to start, I guess, a bit of a reservoir over here. So low on trees. I don't want to go through all my trees and kill off my power generation. I'm surprised this worked, though. I have 17 bots. Why am I having my beavers do anything? Beaver is injured. Where did they get injured? Doing what? Science? Water, okay. Let's see. Get injured, I don't know, making bread? Where did they get injured at? Sure. We'll do clay. And that. And this. I don't think I need to prioritize that by haulers anymore. Any place else other than food that we could... Heck, I don't even need these ones here. We'll go back to regular beavers here, because they're all caught up. They're not working in there. They don't work here. Guess I could go through and replace some more farms. Bring in some more food. Well, those are all replaced. There you go. These guys can be apple pickers. There we go. 62. Look at that well-being. Other than contemplation spot and campfire, which... and wonder. Some of the just basic time things. But I gotta say, 6-2 happiness is not too bad. I have 13 beavers that just aren't doing anything. Ah, here's a place. You can go in there. Well, let's look at replacing some of this stuff. I'm using up some of my extra science, but that's okay. Let's do juicing by bots. Which sounds kind of weird. Uh-oh. Battery smooth, I had to give your job to a bot. Oh, maybe here's some dangerous areas. Let's do this. Let's put them back in here. Oh, battery smooth had to go back to work. No more time off. Sorry. All right. Now all the dangerous places should be ran by bots. At least I hope so. Come on, trees. We need you to grow. I guess we can send some people over here to grab these. Wouldn't hurt them, right? Plenty of beavers to pick them up, too. There's some trees. Guess we could go up there and get those trees as well. Aim for all the dead trees. Oh, this has got stairs over here. Why make the stairs when you can get them for free? Guess I'll put those to cut. And then let's make storage over here too. Small. Both for logs going out. Logs going out. There we go. $12K of science. Need to get about 8K more. I also can replace these finally. Yeah, there's a little water, but it'll be okay. I'm not too worried about that amount of water. Oh, they all came over here to get the logs. They don't care about building, they just want to make the get the logs. That's fine. What we got tree-wise there? 45. What about the trees close here? 52. So they're about halfway done. So we just got to keep a little bit of an eye on our trees for just a bit. Those can go. Those can go. Grab another one of those. Logs out. Just so we get them. You guys, are these guys doing okay on fuel? Yeah, they seem to be doing all right. So far, so good. How's my supplies otherwise? Planks are not looking great. Everything else We could use some more gears. Planks and gears. But for that, of course, we need wood. That filled all of that up. And yeah, that worked really well. I'm honestly a little surprised. Plenty of metal. So if we need more, we can pull guys from this metal here. You guys are probably full at the moment. Yep. Tell you what we can do is start building this platform back here. So, how big does this need to be? Fairly large. Needs to be... Looks like one back from there. Two. Let's grab these. Actually, no. Where does this need to be? Find out the exact area. This is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 by 7. 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it needs to come out to there. It needs to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to there, if I have it about right. No, just one back, I think. So one in front of this. Must have been off on my count somehow. Which is definitely possible. So, let's see if we can just put in... Can I do one of these here? No. Do I have dirt unlocked? I don't even have dirt unlocked. I don't know what I'm doing. Good grief. That's awful. Awful, Eld. You should know better. Let's see. Where do I want to put an excavator? Where would a giant hole in the ground not mean that much? Right there. Much you guys should be exactly working with what you need. How much do you take? 200. This does 250. Nah, I don't like that. Let's do it this way. That way. This way. There we go. And we'll use our science for that. Might as well. And unfortunately, we'll have to power it with some logs. Oh, looks like my logs are going back up. Some of the forest coming in? Not there. Not here either. Okay. Oh, these guys must have got it. Okay. Well, good work. Anywhere else that's got a large amount of trees? I don't know if that's a large amount, but we could use them, right? Right? Yeah. Off by 1 is the most common programmer's error. Yeah, I could see that. I worked with a lot of programmers for a long time. I don't anymore, but I could definitely see that. Off by 1. Something about starting at base 0 or something like that, I think, isn't it? Alright, trees are going up. You guys should be coming in here before too long. So, what we're going to do is we're going to change these out. There we go. We'll just do... demolish that. I don't know if I can demolish that from above. We'll find out. Yes, yes I can. Well, let's do... well, I was going to do something nice, but we don't get to do something nice. We'll do something terrible. You want the limit to be greater than or equal to 15,000 and not 15,000. Oh, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Does make a good amount of sense. I'm gonna spend another 1,000. Okay, I will spend another 1,000. If this isn't enough, we'll do something else with it. Do. Those are back in there, so I can probably take out all this stuff up here. There we go. Storage. Just make a nice pile here for the dirt. It can go out. We'll just make sure that's always got stuff. And we're not even halfway through this drought yet. They are starting to build that, though. We might end up just redoing the whole thing and building a better power plant in the middle here, but we'll figure that out. Let's see. While we're waiting for stuff to go in, let's clear up some of this. Don't need a lot of these extra paths anymore. They used to be kind of rough on frame rate if you had terrible pathing and paths all over the place, but I don't think that's the case anymore. Or if it is, not nearly as bad as what it was. Then again, I saw they made an update to Update 7, and it supposedly had to do with pathing and, or not pathing, and frame rate. So, Hopefully that just keeps getting better so that you can actually get larger colonies. Sometimes I feel limited by the size of colony before it goes to like 4 frames a second. Our tree's doing not bad. Let's go ahead and start on a levee here. How do I want to do this levee? I'll take these back. Do I actually... I don't know if I actually want to make the levee here. Hey! How's it going? We're making some good progress today. These I don't need anymore. These I probably won't need any. Well, those I might. We'll leave that. Do. There we go. Let's make a reservoir over here for this area. Do. How about a couple of sluices? There we go. Do I need that many sluices? Probably not. Am I going to do that many anyway? Probably. There we go. Let's make it about that tall. Would you guys quit getting stuck? Good grief. What? I don't know what's going on here. Have some stairs. I worry about these beavers sometimes. They have real issues. The input side of the new sluices. Oh, you're right. It is. That one there. Okay, well then. 2 it is. Good catch. This. There we go. That's going to use a ton of trees. But that's okay. We've got some extra trees at the moment. We're back up to 1,000. Food is good. Water is good. We're halfway through the drought already, and we've still got water everywhere. So I'm less worried about it. You guys done over here? Yeah. Let's empty that. And then, who's got nothing to do in right? Oh, you're already done. There we go. How's the dirt going over here? Not bad. And look at that. We've got 19K worth of science. We might be just in time. no dirt saved up yet, but I don't think that surprises anybody. I have 20 beavers, and I have not built any more builders' huts. What is wrong with me? I'm slipping, I tell you. 16, 20. And I have 15 bots. Where do I want these bots to go? I guess we could put them back in here. More bots. More bots. All bots. Oh. $750. And there's our 20K. Well, we had 20K. It was nice while it lasted. Nope. Okay. I think almost all of our industry is now bots. We just have a very large building force and a fairly substantial hauling force. Resource gathering. Got the farms taken care of. This food taken care of. Alright. Well, we are going to have to send some beavers down into the water. They're not going to like it, but that's what we're going to do. Let's landscaping you. Go 10 here. Now let's go underneath and see where that made it to. There? Okay. That looks good. Wait. No, that's not the right height. Not the right height at all. This should be this height. Tunnels. There's one set for those, and how about a second set here? Nope. There's that, and maybe a set down here. And now we'll make a bunch of beavers very angry. Excuse me. There we go. Goodness. Okay. Had to think about that one. And I think what I'll do is, once they've actually got this all put in there, we'll put a sluice at the end, and hopefully it'll hold in some water. In fact, I might dig that area out just a little bit more to hold more water. I could probably do the same thing over here, though, you know? Tunnel down and then put like a small water reservoir underneath here. We might do that. Let's get this one reservoir done first, though. Not to mention, look at that. That's done. And we got 21K. Well. Are you going to fit up here, or do I need one more row? Looks like I need one more row. Me no counts so good. There we go. We'll get all those in, too. 25 wet beavers. That's okay. 74. So we're about to have a big influx of trees. Maybe before the end of the drought, maybe not. I guess we'll see. Are there any large areas of trees left on the map? Some here, I guess we could go get. Are there? Yeah, this is going to eat up most of my remaining logs. Here's some logs. Well, well. Question is, how do I get to them? I guess I could come back over here. Put these stairs back in and head across the river here. Could also come from this way, but I don't know. That'll upset everything here, I think. So we'll see if we can pull these trees out of here. Or at least head to pull those trees out of there. We'll see. It'll let me do that. There we go. There we go. Clean that up a bit. Clean this up. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this, but I always do this. Go back and clean up cutting areas that aren't cutting anymore. Clean up roadways that don't need cutting on them. Oops. Definitely cut those three. That wasn't the phone that I was thinking it would be. Alright, well that area doesn't help too much. This never really got made, so we'll put that in there and maybe they'll build that. Ooh. Come on, trees. Get done before the end of the drought, or else we might have a bit of a mess. 87%? Yeah, I think they'll be okay. I have more bots. Bots are just taking over. Let's see. This is all bots now. We don't need more than 5 there. It seems silly to have more than 5 there. This is all bots. I mean, I guess I could go through and start switching some other things out and switch them back when I don't need them anymore. $250? Yep. Why not? 6. There's 5 left there. Nope. Guess I could make some more scratching posts. Do this too. Well-being. Terrace. There we go. And put decorations up here. There we go. The all-important shrub. Okay. Bad. Sometimes they clean stubble up. I know I'm not going to put some forest farm. But that makes sense. There is, I think, a mod that just gets rid of it, but meh. My workers, my builders are usually over busy because I've overbuilt something. But if I see a bunch of them sitting on their butt, that's actually a pretty good idea. For instance, I could come up and clean up all these dead bushes. See if there's anybody available to do it. Morning, how's it? Hey, Kudzen, how's it going? Not too bad. Kind of an unusual, well, not an unusual stream, but didn't know if I would get to or not. I'm technically at work right now, so don't tell my boss. Let's see. We want one there. One there. Yeah, I got the 24-hour shifts all this week and all next week, so I've got that for the next 2 weeks. So if somebody calls and says, I need you to come in, I've got to go in. Ah, yeah. How wonderful. Work in life. Oh, there we go. Did they get all of this done? They probably don't have enough. Didn't have enough path, I bet. Let's get another bunch of angry beavers. Which, if you've never seen it, was a great show. Wet fur. Yep, they probably all went back down there. That's okay. They can be wet. They'll dry. All right, that's in. What do I need in the way of logs? More or less, that's what I am, yeah. Oh, I can put this in. I really want to make sure we get these logs first, though. Where are they at? 96%. Seems like a great time. Betting most of these are in relatively the same range. Oh, we're done with these. They can come clean those up. Wet for 65. Oh, these poor beavers. I sent them all down there into their least favorite environment. And the best part is, they're going to have to go back down there. 3 more. 3 more. 3 more. There we go. Beaver drying station. I agree. You would think that the rooftop terraces with the fire would do that, but oddly enough, it doesn't. Either that or the back scratcher. Look at that wonderful legion of builders there. And they're all going back down there. They're all complaining. You know that every beaver in this line is complaining about his job at the moment. The wind tunnel. That's actually not a bad idea. Singed fur buff. You know, the Emberpelts would actually probably like the singed fur buff. Let's do a little bit of science here. I'm just going to drop you here. Yep. And drop one on top of this. I feel like if I put one here and maybe here, that covers most of what we need. Well, we could install some more contemplation spots, I suppose, if they wanted to. Or we could put some decorations around. There we go. One of those. One of these. About a clock for there, a clock for there. Those don't do anything, but I'm going to put shrubs in anyway. Or hedges, I guess. Some hedge fence. Maybe a nice metal fence to keep them away from this. There we go. They're working on it. Look at that. We've got trees. There's the log pile for that one. The log pile for this one. Oops. Missed one. Oh well. Is that as far as she can get? Yeah, that is as far as she can get. That's fine. I don't care. Ends at the road. Any logs make it in here? No, not yet. We are alarmingly low on logs. What are we doing on dirt? Actually, we're full on dirt. Okay. Well, I guess I could make a dam down here out of dirt. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's see. Dirt. Well, let's do a couple of sluices here. And if we do rain. so. Maybe put some dams on top of it. A lot of blue and green left on the map. Mega reservoirs are needed. Yeah, I'm going to start trying to fill the water or the map up with a little bit more water. But I mean, I don't know how much more water I'm going to need. Probably not a ton, but we'll definitely get what we can get. Okay. That'll help clear out that area and we can make our way over here. And then if we need kind of connector piece, we can do this. Two. There's a 2. And there we go. And now I can just make, maybe it comes straight down here. It's going to take a while, though. Where do I want to cut this off at? Here? Is that the same height? What height is this? This is height 6. What is this height? 7. So, is that right? I can actually go up another one. Time to just start building reservoirs. No longer a game about beavers and trees, it's just reservoirs. Oops, all reservoirs. No, I'm just going to build these in this way. It should be fine. Although I don't want to block that one. We'll have it all fall down there. Okay, that's the height I need. Okay, I was one too high. There we go. They can make their way across here. The levee wall you put around the lake for me, that needs raising 4 blocks to that height also. This one? We could definitely raise it. Although I'm just going to have it fed from this one. Also, I could put the dirt back here if I wanted to. I don't know if I want to, but I could. So let's redo this, maybe. Get a second one in here. We'll move you here. Join it in with that one in height. This one here, we eventually could do that. We'll see how our trees hold up. I think the tree farms are starting to come in. Yeah, they are. In fact, let's do this, 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 and this. Same thing over here. This, that. time for tree farms 3, 4, and 5. I think these were tree farms, at least 3 and 4. Let me see. Here's the original one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, those were 3. Well, those were 4 and 5. And to put a whole lot of dirt to widen the plateau on the tree farms are on. We might... 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, I mean, there'd be a good place up here for a tree farm if I wanted to do that. No good selected. Oh, you are dirt going out. You are empty. Good grief. Look at that. That is a mess of beavers. All right, that can go. You can go for just a minute, and then we'll put you right there in front of them. I could probably do with a 500, but that still technically uses trees, and why use trees if I don't have to? I've got plenty of all the other resources. There we go. They'll get that. All right, let's start on the big thing. Nothing to do in range. Oh, you again. Hold that thought. We'll start on something here in a second. You go down. You go down. You go over. You know what? We'll just do this. That can go there. Grab another bridge and we'll be good to go. Nope. One bridge I don't have. There we go. All right. I get it. You're done. Somebody can come get those logs. And those. All right, let's put down the big thing, and we'll set it to the lowest possible setting. Might need another place to make bricks, it looks like. How many bricks do I have? I have 1.1k, so... Oh, I'm also going to say this is the very lowest. Distributes resources across the earth. When launched, makes the beavers extra happy. Wonder of fire. Okay, well. I guess we'll see when that comes in. It's going to use a lot of resources really quickly. For instance, I think it used quite a bit of our metal blocks there. Don't know why it used so many metal blocks all of a sudden. Maybe I need to make some more metal blocks. These guys will get back to that. Also, maybe I should make a mine. Not that I need it, but, you know, why not? And it also looks like I need some more kiln. What do I need for the advanced scrap metal there? A brick and 2 of the essence. So I need a kiln then. Maybe make some extra bricks. Kiln. Does that mean I need an extra clay pit? Kinda. I think to make bricks, you have to have clay, I think. Do. Clay, clay, clay. No, you just need water. There you go. Clay pit for all of you guys. There's the bricks. How's this doing? Meh, not bad, not great. That's going in there, slowly but surely. That is a lot of activity there. This can be bricks. Let's put you in there. Let's do 2 of you in there. Are you fuel? You are fuel. So that's bricks, and I need another one for extract over here. Incoming on the extract. They can make their own bricks. Storage. Their own little facility there. One for... That you can be for clay. Are you for bricks, or is there a warehouse for bricks? Looks like it's a warehouse for bricks. Didn't expect that. You know what? Underground warehouse. Why not? We'll just fill it full of bricks. How are we doing here? Not terrible. And how are we doing fuel-wise? Not bad. Are you guys keeping up over here on fuel? I suppose I could toss in a science thing for you. Just to make it move a little faster. There we go. 6, 9, 12. So I'll have one of these basically dedicated. One and a little bit more dedicated to just running the control towers. But that's okay. The water's back. And look at that. This one's back. Gotta set this up, though. If it gets to 0.85, then... No, I can't do 0.85. It's got to be 0.6. Because these will overflow. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the overflow in there. Okay, we'll have to do that real quick. It can overflow back here. Help fill this up. There we go. Less injuries that way. Dirt going out. I should probably put some dirt storage down here. Since there's going to be a lot of work involving dirt. Dirt in. Did I choose dirt or clay for this one? No, I chose clay. If I get a problem with fuel, where fuel is going down, I'll make another fuel place. What are you guys doing on? Nah, you're fine. Do you guys even take power? I don't even think they take power. We'll keep an eye on it. anything else running off of beaver power that probably doesn't need to be. Everybody bring dirt over here. Oh, good. It's already filling up over there. This is full. Hopefully it... Oh, there it goes. It pours back into this. This is filling up. Everything's filling back up. That's what we want to see. Go. That right above the water, too. Okay. If I were to put one of you, right, say, there, at least you can get some of these. Very busy beavers. Oh, they're already about halfway done, although... Oh, they still have gears left. They're over there just hammering away. Points are barely moving. Build a bridge near the monument to fire so you can build the dirt levee from both ends. I could just build stairs down. Although, bridge might be cheaper. Oh, there. It finally started to overflow that way. Nothing's overflowing down here, is it? Nope. Let's go down we go. Okay. Wait. Nope. Just the outside ones first. Alright, everybody goes down there and gets wet. This is set to keep it at a constant depth, so that should be good. Let's look at a bridge. Why not, right? Bridge here. It's there. Okay. So we'll just do it this way. Bridge. Is that a 2? Looks like a 2. Bridge. 1. There we go. Wet fur 54, because I sent them all down into the water down here. Which I'm sure they're super happy about. Bad tide. You can check and see how that's doing. More beavers. Sure, super happy to go down there. Seed and wheat. Okay. We'll work on it. %. Oh, we got logs. Finally got logs to spare. What are we out of? Planks. Planks and metal blocks. Okay. Well, let's make a plank and metal block factory. Where can I put that? How about here? In fact, I don't know that I need all of these. Oh. Switch you out, definitely. You guys shouldn't be in there. And do this. And actually, I want that paused for now because I would prefer that they pick up all this spare scrap metal. Let's see. If I do this, I can get 2 more of those in there. And then I just have to do, can I do this? Let's make all of this high priority. This can come out here. That goes there. Please don't step on those. Power. Have those? Okay. That can go there. That goes there. That goes there. Guess I can just start unlocking random stuff. I've got the science for it. It's 1,000. Let's see what these are once they go in. You're making bricks. Got the clay. Where's my industry? Smelter. A large smelter. Yeah. Take you out of there. You in there. And you can go there. There we go. That should be enough power. Make that one a little more important. Did I? Oi. That's bad. Everybody pretend they didn't see that. There you go. Ooh, second phase. 37%. Some pretty happy beavers. Although even at 60 happiness, this thing is still taking forever to build. Let's get those in. Storage. Underground warehouse. We're going to put you there. You can be for metal blocks. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted an underground pile full of metal blocks going out. There we go. How is this? That one. That one. Just do all these one at a time, I guess. Well, sort of one at a time, I guess. Looks good. We'll just let them finish. Bad tide. I'm going to make sure. Let me bring these guys fuel. How's my fuel doing? Still completely full. Trees. Good. Man, I'm glad I put those in. Alright, I want to make sure nothing is spilling over where it shouldn't be. You look good. You look good. A little bit of spillage, but it's going out the right way. Anything over here? No, not really. This we hadn't taken care of, but then again, I should have built these the other way. Let's rebuild all that. Build you. There we go. Now they can be working from both ends. Oops. There we go. We've got plenty of water up there. Did these guys come and get their stuff? It looks like they did, because they got wet fur. So far, so good. Look at all the green over here. That's pretty nice. Not sure what we can do. Oh, I forgot all about this area. So this isn't going to be perfectly clear water, but I don't think anybody's going to be down in it. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this. Not sure they can get there. I guess we'll find out. We'll have to figure that out. Maybe. Or maybe it'll just have some toxic water down here every once in a while. Our fuel is going down. Let's... Which recipe? Your lubricant. Oh, I only have one place making fuel. Let's see, radishes? We have plenty of radishes. I guess we're going to make them out of radishes. Yeah. There we go. Oh, next phase. We're over 50% to the first phase. Also, we are churning through bricks like nothing. All right, where's our clay? Dirt, clay. So we could probably make a bunch more kilns. Let's just do that. You can all be this. There we go. I did not find a big use for the Phoenix Essence. Phoenix Essence and Pine Sap don't seem to really have too much to do in this particular one. In fact, probably cut out the Pine Sap. I could probably cut down a lot of this forest and turn it into oak trees, which I might just do. What's my fuel? My fuel... Oh, fuel jumped right back up. Also, I feel like I should make in-ground ones for these. We'll make temporary holders for each, I guess. We'll put them here. Not going to use the essence for unlimited clean water. I already have more. These 3 pumps right here basically provide me all the water that I need. I could cap another one, but doesn't... I don't really need it. We're going to empty this one. This can be for temporarily for bad water. If I were on a map where I was struggling for water, I could see that being a good alternative, but yeah, I don't think I need it. Do this. Alright, how's the kiln doing? Oh, these are all regular beaver iron. Let's get bots in these. If I can. Definitely bots in these. Okay, well. I have to switch out for some less dangerous jobs. Such as water. That would be a great one. And now... Okay, now they're all bots. That seems like a good area to put up another science thing. Put it here. Cover a large portion of the area. So, let's do that. Science? Science? Okay. Science is good to go. How are you guys doing? Not bad. Great, not bad. Kiln is doing okay. Might need to put people in here after all. I've been blinded by all the science. Science! Thanks, Thomas Dolby. He only needed to make one song. Sometimes I wonder if the song was just to prove his theater sound system. What is this? Oh. Can't actually go from there. There we go. Made millions of cell phone ringtone technology he created. Really? I didn't know he had cell phone technology too. That guy invented what, movie surround, cell phone technology, and all the while was blinded by science? That's saying something. That's an achievement right there. All right, these can come out of here. All right, there we go. All right, well, we'll just try and keep up the best we can. Our resources are being constantly depleted by this. Looks like... Holy cow. Planks just jump up all of a sudden. Metal blocks, we seem to be having a bit of an issue with. But, you know what? We just put in some new metal block facilities. Looks like I need to find some more places to switch out for regular beavers. Which is fine. They can handle food just fine. Especially apples. Don't need that. He's fine in there. You go there. You go there. There we go. Now there's a good balance. Actually, I can put them back. Because I have extras. Specifically polyphonic ringtones. Really? That's neat. He did everything. There we go. All right, charcoal. Do I need charcoal kilns? No. But I probably could use some charcoal storage over here. I think those go in a pile. So we'll just do another underground one. And charcoal coming in. Oh, look at that. Next time I'm going to have even more water. Ugh. This is really... That has really corrupted that water a lot more than I thought it would. Okay, well. That's a eventual puzzle to solve. Maybe during a drought or a good water. Oh, next phase. 77%. We're just waiting on planks now. You should see the metal blocks go back up. Is that charcoal? Did we just... Oh, that's because we just built a giant storage for it. Top priority, put in a poop bypass. For now, just cap it. But then this doesn't get water. Hey, there we go. If you put in enough contamination barriers everywhere, nothing will be contaminated. Nothing will have water, but nothing will be contaminated either. How am I going to do this? I guess what I could do is build another one of these here. And then we just make a giant hole that goes down and all the way off the side of the map. Although, what height are these? 4? Yeah, that should be alright if I tunnel under them. Alright, they've got that in there. Drop some dynamite. Although, I might have to figure out how to get them down in that hole, because they're not going to just be able to go down there without ladders. That's going to be interesting. Might need to blow up more than I thought. Elevated poop duck. Also not a bad idea. Before I blow these up, maybe I should put it at the other end here. That way I can actually get down to the bottom. What height is this? This is 6, so I need at least 6 back. 2. Actually, I still want it. Series of 6 long overhangs with 3 wide overhangs on top. It's not a bad idea. Do I want to try and lift it across the map? Okay, I'm going to have to find a different way. This... Oh. I didn't even need that in there. I have an idea. It's not a good idea, but it is an idea. Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, I already did it wrong. It's okay. Put a dirt back in there. You need to be that height. You need to be this height. And you need to be that height. Actually, I need to move this back one, don't I? Because I can't get them to drill through there from there. Poop. Okay, before we go... So this... It's gonna have to go. And that should be on the very bottom floor. Yes, it is. There we go. That'll solve the problem. We will just have to have some very very unhappy beavers. We're not going to put them in there for this, but they will probably have to be underwater. Let me see. How do I do this? What was I planning here? You ever have to stop and wonder what you were planning in a situation? That is going to have to go. Something's not working here. Oh, goodness. Okay. Never mind. There. All right, fill that back up. No idea why I didn't think of this. I'll put that dirt back there for now. Would you look at that? Oh, it takes Phoenix Essence. I'll be. Did I miss it? Did it not tell me it was done? Oh, I guess I have to launch it. Nothing to do in range. Okay. Well, that's perfectly fine. You come right over here. That's where the Phoenix Essence is useful. Those all marked to cut? No, they're not. Did I? Okay. So you are going to be destroyed. You are going to turn into the underground tank. Yep. And then you are going to be emptied. You are going to be bad water. Phoenix Essence. Oh, you know what? Save. Does you know what time it is? Let's launch and see what happens. Oh! It spins. Hey, look at that. And in 25 cycles. That's not bad. Meander Stockade. Teeth broken, 62. Trees cut, 64,000. That's not bad. Custom victory screen, yeah. Looks a little, folks taily there in the back, but that's okay. We're not going to question it. Dynamite detonated, 724. Not bad. Well, we've got a little bit left to do. Oh, these guys are getting done. Okay. Do you not have anything left? Nope. Nope. There we go. So this runs on Phoenix Essence, huh? Nothing to do in range. Okay. Well, we can do that. we'll work on the poop tunnel here. My plan, I don't know why I didn't think of this, is to drill down from over here and go into here, and then build out that way and have the last one just explode there. So that means I have to come over. And let's see. That will get me down one. Nope, I need one more. And then one there. One there. One there. There. Holy cow. And realize how many of these I needed. It'd be nice if you could just set it something that you want to replace it with. Like here, I'd want them replaced with stairs, but, you know, whatever. 72. A beautiful victory. I have 14, 15 spots. Is there anywhere I can switch them back out? You guys. We could do some of these. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Oh, I should have said clear the planting site on these two. Well. Off to see some hydrangeas by the sea with the wife. Have fun. Hopefully being on calls and you can just game the whole time you're waiting to be called. I hope so too. Have a good time, Kudzin. We'll say no. And we'll say you are extract coming in. Here they are racing across the map. Just build them some stairs for next time. It's not that it took them a long time to get over there, but hey, why not stairs? Speaking of which, I think that will allow me to put the next one down. I think. We're about to find out. I've never tried tunneling this way before, so let's see if it works. It's you with the larger storage. Put extract in there. You're almost full. Do. Extract and bricks are doing just fine. Do I need so many bricks? I'll wait until my bricks are filled back up and then I'll get rid of some of these. Or maybe switch them to charcoal. We'll charcoal up a bunch of trees. Let's see. I can unlock some of the stuff that I don't have unlocked. Decorative floor. I put a decorative floor on top of this. I just want to see what that does, if that takes that off of there. Or if they just walk over it. No, kind of looks like they just walk over it. So if I decorate up all this floor here... I'll put some little things on it, but they at least get decoration. Okay. They can have their own little decorative spot. In fact, we'll put some under here, too. I put it on these? Yeah. There we go. Nice. Let's unlock this. Yep. Just grab them. See how many of these I can unlock before I run out. Done. Two-way tunnel. Two-way levee tunnel. Neat. Didn't need it, but I could see where there would be a need for it. This is kind of the victory lap. Nope, that's done. District crossing. Didn't need one of those. District crossing tube-way. Gate tube-way. All the different houses. Mini lodge. It's a 1. No, it's a 3. Vertical. Neat. Okay. No. Sky Bridge? Oh, that's for the... Yeah, I still don't get how all of these work. I must have been doing something wrong, but I could not get any of them to work. They didn't seem to connect or work correctly at all. They could have been neat, though. Oh, string gauge. Yep. Mechanical fluid pump. Which I don't see too many people using anymore. Nope. Ah, decoration. Roofs. Let's just unlock them real quick. Here we go. And that's everything. Everything unlocked, and we still got science to spare. Look at that. Not too shabby. A pretty good colony. Spaced out quite a bit. But we still have plenty of space left to go. We could always build more. But I think we're actually going to call it there. Next week, I should be back. Hopefully. I'm still on call this day next week. We didn't get our poop tunnel done. Did they actually set the dynamite explosive? It's all right. That's fine. Not too worried about it. They didn't even need this water, so I'm not too worried about it. But be back next week. I'll figure something out. I might toss a post up there and see what everybody wants to see. Maybe there's another colony that everybody wants to see again. But should have my stuff up on YouTube on Tuesday and Thursday next week. And let's see, over on Twitch, do I want to see if there's anybody to raid? Do I know anybody? Mao is on. We'll go, for all you Twitch people, we'll go see Mao and see what he's up to. So, I think he's playing Shipbreaker. Let's see. There you go. So, as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Bye.